Hey guys, it's Aki, and if you're new to this channel, hi, I'm Akidaris. I live in Japan, and at one point or another early on this channel, I used to talk a lot about anime and otaku stuff. And since moving to Japan, my content has really evolved, but that doesn't mean I stopped watching anime. So every now and then I like to sprinkle that in, and today is going to be the day for my anime fans, especially Attack on Titan fans. Whether or not you've watched the show, I'm sure it's like a household name at this point that everyone has seen. Basically, people just flying through the air and attacking the Titan's neck with these huge blades with their maneuver gear that allows them to fly through the air. It's a great series. I personally haven't kept up with the newer stuff, but I mean, even if you've seen like one episode, you'll know exactly what I'm talking about. So anyways, my kitchen knife broke and I needed a new one. And when I was looking online, just on my For You page, taking up the entire screen was this ad for an Attack on Titan themed knife set. Now, I'm really hesitant when it comes to anime merch, especially if it comes to things like knives, because it's like, okay, the title is cool and all, but is it really good quality? But I'm in Japan, and I'm sure a lot of us have seen through media and have just heard by word of mouth that knives and swords throughout all of Japanese history is an art form. It's been taken super seriously since like the Edo period with katanas. Is that just the Edo period? I'm pretty sure it's older than that, right? I don't know my Japanese history that well, but I know that knives are taken really seriously in Japan. So I clicked on the link and oh my god, these knives were so expensive. And I guess the company is called Garrick. They're not sponsoring this video. I paid it with my own money and there were like 3 different knives. I didn't need anything that bougie, so I got this. This is still really cool. This was the cheapest one that they had. I think it was like 18,000 yen, which is like maybe $150. I think I'll just put it up here for you guys, but I haven't opened this yet and I'm really excited because I needed a new knife, and just both like the anime fan and cooking fan connoisseur in me is just molding into this video. So let's see what this thing looks like. Now, just from the box, it already looks like the blades from Attack on Titan. You have the logo here, and I don't know anything about Garrick, but I mean, it says cool kitchen knives, so we take those, I guess. So let's just open this up, okay? Okay, so wow, they're really raising up the suspense. Okay, let's just take this off. I see the blade. I see the blade. I know we're all sick of seeing like every YouTuber's mouth open, but like, dude, holy crap. Oh my god. Oh my god. Dude, that's impressive. Oh my god. This is easily like one of like the highest quality like pieces of anime merch that I've ever seen. Can you call it merch when the quality is just like so high? Like, this is a knife, but it just seems like an insult just to call it anime merch. This is like above that. Oh my god. This is awesome. It has even like the grazings that they show on the actual like anime version of the blade. So you can see that. You have the Scout logo here and this handle. Bruh, that is really cool. And this is some like super high quality. That's a nice grip. That's a 10. Damn. Now, it is small. It is very small. But the quality of that knife, like I can see the lines in my teeth. I can't really, but I don't even know if I want to like cook things with this now that I'm looking at it. So I got a few things with me from the grocery store that I wanted to test this knife on, because if you guys know from the anime, the main use of the blades is to cut the necks, or specifically the nape of the neck of all the Titans, because that's the only way that you're gonna kill them. Now, I went through so much research to be the like actually person. I went through like all of the lore just to make sure that I get this mathematically correct. I want to see if this knife is as sharp or pretty close to the anime versions, because those characters are flying through the air at about 37 miles per hour and have to split through that neck in like half a second. They don't get second chances out there. So I'm gonna test it, obviously not with a real Titan, but I got a watermelon. And I got some meat, and I've got like just various other food products just to see if I can like stab through it. I hope I don't cut myself through this video. I really hope I don't. Now again, looking at this knife, I mean, it's not really that long. Like the official blade is about 3 feet or 1 meter, something like that. And the actual thickness of skin that they have to penetrate of the Titan is about 1 meter. So when they're in the anime and they are stabbing through there, they're going like all the way up to the hilt, all right? This is is not 3 feet, okay? This is like, I don't know, I want to say maybe like just under a foot. So even if you were somehow able to go through the air with this knife and get it right into the center of the nape of the neck, you might not even get through enough. Like slicing the nape of a neck with this knife, you might be able to make a cut, but it'll be the equivalent of like a paper cut for a regular human being. Just like maybe a really bad paper cut. You have to go through a lot of skin. But I have a watermelon, so it's nice and tough, and I want to just see how fast I can cut through this. So the thickness of this watermelon also is probably not 1 meter. Even if I put it up like this, I think that the Titan skin is still gonna be thicker than this watermelon. Oh, actually, yeah, all the way up to, like, if I stab it all the way through, it should get through maybe like maybe 85 to 90% of that watermelon if I just stab it in. Yeah, hopefully, if I do this right. Let's see how sharp this thing is. Okay, so again, those Titans are going through the air and they're just like slicing through the net in like a second. So I want to see how fast I can get through this watermelon, and the way I'm gonna do that is like, I'm gonna kind of cheat. I'm gonna have to try to just like steady it on the top so I don't like accidentally cut myself. Let's see if it'll slice through like butter. Oh my god, that's so satisfying. So that's all the way up to the hill. And it's definitely not 100% through the watermelon, but that felt, oh my god, but that felt like nothing. I put very minimal pressure on that knife. Like that cut so clean. Okay, so let me just finish the cut. Whoa, look at that. That's pretty clean. I mean, this part is just because I aimed it differently when I put the knife back in, but like concentrate on this side. Oh, that's a 10. That's nice. Woo! Okay, so this, I don't even think you need me to say it. This knife is sharp. I'm gonna have to just like cut this watermelon more. Ah, dude, it's lighter than butter. It's like, it's more than that. Granted, I mean, watermelon's not incredibly hard to cut through, but usually you kind of have to like stab it first and then you have to push your way down. This, I put like no pressure on it. It just went straight down. It's like if I did this, just through it. This is a good knife, guys. Like, again, they are not sponsoring me for this video, but you know who is? Sakura Co. Sakura Co is a monthly subscription box that celebrates traditional Japanese artisan snacks while supporting local makers from across Japan. And this month, Sakura Co invites you to experience Japan's cherished autumn tradition of what's called tsukimi, or moon viewing. Celebrate the season with snacks made to be enjoyed under the harvest moon. And inside, you'll find things like moon-themed cookies or rabbit-shaped chews, and a moon cookie, which you can all pair with their unique tsukimi tea. It also comes with a unique piece of tableware, which in this case is a tea mug called the Tsukimi Yunomi. Plus, you'll receive a cultural guide booklet packed with snack details, allergen information, and fascinating insights into Japanese culture. My favorite treat was the blueberry tart, and I just wanted to take a bite and be all aesthetic and cute, but I ended up actually eating the whole thing. But luckily the box came with 2, so yeah. And so if you want to own your own Sakura Co box, you can go to the link in the description and use the code AKI for $5 off of your first order. Hi, if you didn't skip to this part of the video, I'm just gonna keep cutting this watermelon because it just feels so nice. I'm literally just gliding the knife across like it's nothing. And also the grip of the knife is really good too. I thought because it has to fit the aesthetic of the maneuver gear blades that maybe it would feel a little bit distracting with the way that like it's curved and stuff, but honestly, like it's fine. Like holding it like this just feels very natural. In fact, if anything, it feels even cleaner when I like just push down. I have to save some for Joey later because watermelon's his favorite fruit. Shoot, I cut myself already. I was thinking like, I'm probably gonna cut myself in this video. Ah, ow, oh god, it stings. Ah, okay, so note to self with my finger to be a little bit more careful. Classic, a knife video and I cut myself. Great. So, okay, for all my Sasha fans, it wouldn't be an Attack on Titan themed video, of course, if I didn't cut a potato. I have to, right? So let's do that. We'll just start with the center. Oh, that's nice. So I want to see exactly how thin could I possibly go with this potato. Just so you know, I like never cut anything super thin, but oh my gosh, I'm like on the edge and I'm trying to make this like thinner than a potato chip. Woo! Look at that. Oh wait, that's that's really thick actually. Whoops. That's a thin cut. Like don't mind the other side that I totally messed up. Look at that. That's a thin cut. Let's see if we can go even thinner. Yeah? Oh man, how do chefs do this? I don't know how to like keep the cadence of this. How's that? You can see the knife right through that. Okay, so we'll put that off to the side. I also want to try a carrot, so let's try and cut this. Okay, let's see how thin I can go. Dude, I don't know how to do this. Oh, hold on. Okay, well, I was thinking that maybe I could like make like super like rice paper thin slices of carrot. Either I'm just really bad at cutting. No, actually, that's probably the problem. I'm probably just really bad at cutting. Okay, there we go. That took me way more tries than I needed. I probably should have gotten a professional chef that actually knows how to cut stuff. This is the thinnest carrot slice that I was able to do. Not bad. I mean, I'm pretty sure you can do this also with like a normal knife, but again, I didn't really apply that much pressure to do this. It did it pretty okay. Okay, so just like the watermelon, I want to see how fast and how smooth that I can cut this pumpkin that I have in front of me. So again, watermelons are pretty easy to cut once you just get through, but pumpkins require a little bit more strength. So let's see if this will do it. Because again, those Titan necks are really hard to go through. Now again, they only have like about 1 second to do this, so I have to do it super fast. Ah, I can't do it. Nope, I just made a little bit of a scratch right there, but yeah, I need to apply way more pressure to this. Because usually the way that they do it in the anime is that they're just like slicing through that like it's nothing. That's not working. Okay, so let's just like stab through and then go down. Oh, goddamn. Oh, goddamn. This is very difficult. Don't fail me. Yeah, you're not even going to be able to stab a Titan with this knife. Because again, a Titan's neck is like a meter long. You're going to have to really like get in there. You might be able to, oh, there we go. You might be able to cut a Titan's eye out with this, possibly if you have some time, but yeah, there's my pumpkin. All right, so I cleaned the knife and I have one more thing that I want to test out, and that is some straight up meat. I have this big block of pork in front of me. This is the closest that you're ever gonna get to probably getting to the Titan sort of like skin. But I mean, Titans are basically all just muscle tissue and fat, so nothing that pork could do. Why did I choose pork over chicken? I just thought it was way thicker, and also this was like semi-frozen, so I wanted to try and give the knife a little bit more of a challenge. But I think what I'll do is I'll cut it in the middle first and just see how this goes. Okay, actually that's like really easy. Oh, look at that. That's a clean cut right there. Nice. Very even. Let's see if I can go through this even faster. In the anime, they're going at about like 37 miles per hour, and once they slice through that, it needs to go through. There's a scene where one of the characters actually stabs through the neck, but I feel like that would just be way too easy. Also, I might chip the knife in this case if I do that. So I'm just gonna go for a straight up slice, okay? Just 1 second. Damn it. I'm not like Levi. I have to put like all of my strength into it. Ha! Damn it. Take this, Titan. Fuck. This pig is too thick. Damn it! Would you like a slice of Colossal Titan? Here, I got that for you, don't worry. It cuts clean though, and I think that's like the main thing. It's not about like trying to freaking slice somebody like it's a katana. It's just about like how smooth and how clean can you do it when you cut the exact way, not like for whatever the hell I was just doing. Bro, I'm gonna make some pork adobo with this. Making some Colossal Titan meat for everybody. Actually, would it be counted as cannibalism if you're eating a Titan? Would that taste good? Has anybody ever like tried making content on that? We're having Titan stew tonight. I'm definitely gonna make some good pork adobo later on with this, or like some kind of like pork stew along with like the potatoes and the carrot. But I mean, this is a good knife. Pretty high quality knife. Probably even more high quality than I would personally go for just like average stuff that you would do in the kitchen. But for someone that likes Attack on Titan, this is amazing to have just as a collector's item. I mean, it's not really much of a collector's item now that I've used it, but good for me to have. So I needed a new knife anyway, and this is just like cool to show off to people. We have so many Attack on Titan friends, and we can just like show this to them. Like, not many people can say that they have an official like Attack on Titan knife, and I'm one of them, and that's pretty awesome. Whether or not like you like Attack on Titan, like just in general, I just feel like things like this are really cool to have. To be honest, I think it's better than seeing like 1,000 acrylic stands, like, because I feel like every anime has just been coming out with pins and acrylic stands, and I can't stand it. This is like a unique type of anime merch. Again, I don't even think I can call it that. The last thing I think that I reviewed was the Attack Attack on Titan Roomba, and that was really cool. We still have that. Levi is somewhere in this house if you guys want to go check out that video. But yeah, let me know what you guys think of the Attack on Titan knife. Would you guys get it? I'll put a link down below if you also are interested in it. I don't know if this brand ships internationally. We'll see. Maybe there's some sort of like third-party website that sells this. Again, I have no idea. But yeah, I'm gonna go make some pork adobo and enjoy the rest of my day. Thanks guys so much for watching. See you guys in the next video. Bye.